The name of next topic is security and market indices. In this topic, we would primarily learn three important things about indexes. Number one, we will learn what are they. Number two, we will see what purpose do they serve. That means why are indices needed in the first place. And number three, how they are calculated. So before we jump onto the topic directly, look at couple of popular indices in India. So I'm on to the NSE India website. So first we have broad market indices. What are broad market indices? The ones which give you idea about the entire market as a whole. So now you would hear people talking about the markets increased or markets decreased. So when they're referring to that, they're essentially referring to a broad market index. Right? And the two most popular ones in India, one is Sensex, the other one is Nifty. Okay, so this is Nifty. It's pleasing to see below 8,000. And then there are a lot of other indices. If you'd see, there is mid cap, small cap, but all of these are broad market. That means they are not sector specific. They are trying to cover the entire range of the market. What we also have here is more sector specific indexes. So commodity, consumption, dividend opportunity, finance, FMCG. So then today we will learn that how are these indexes calculated in the first place and what purpose do they serve. So some theory discussion to begin with. A security market index represents performance of an asset class, security market, or a segment of the market. That means there can be separate index made for fixed income, separate index made for hedge funds, equities, or it can be made for a security market. Right? So maybe Indian equity markets, or it can also be a segment of the market. So automobile, pharma. The performance of the market or segment over a period of time is represented by percentage change in value of index. For example, we just saw that Nifty level was how much? 79. So about 7980. Now let us say from 7980, if the Nifty reaches 8070 by the end of the day today, then that would be an appreciation of how many points? 90 points. We will calculate that in ratio form and we will say it would be 1.2%. And then we will say that markets have appreciated roughly by 1.2%. So this is a sentence. Performance of a market or segment over a period of time is represented by percentage change in value of index. Is that fine? Now I have this Excel file here with me in which I have the Sensex values of 1991. So can you please write this down in your notes? 1991 Sensex value 1027. Let us look at the current value. How much? 26. Correct. So the value of Sensex right now is 26283 from the levels of how much? 1027. So 1991, the level of index is 1027. Today the level of index is 26283. These are how many years? 1991 to 2015? 24 years. So looking at these metric, we can find out what is the, on an average, the annual rate of return we've earned on Indian equity markets. So second clear TVM, 1027.38 negative present value, 26283 future value. Keep 25 as N because this is opening value of 1991. So 24.5 or 25 as N and then compute IY. 13.84%. This 13.84 is called as CAGR, compounded annual growth rate. So which means Indian markets on an average, without considering the dividend yield, only the prices, ignoring the dividend yield, have given returns of 13.84%. Are we good with this?